Welcome back, friends. Today we're at Fairfield State Park with She Who Must Be Obeyed and Tater and Mojo. Going to go on a little hike today. We're going to do the Dockery Trail, which is about a 5.5 mile perimeter trail around the park. Then there's another 2-mile loop we're going to do. So let's get started. Dockery Trail. I was out on the trail on my mountain bike yesterday, and I consider this a wilderness trail. Although you share this with equestrian and mountain biking, we didn't see any mountain bike tracks at all, which is great because it keeps it kind of rural looking, wilderness looking, which is great. The trail is almost totally in the shade. So not a lot of elevation, but some few little small creek crossings. But it's a great little trail. The trail looks a lot like this. It's nice and wide, but you can see not much use, which is good. Gives you the wilderness feel, but we don't have to do any bushwhacking. However, there are about 9 o'clock in the morning, 65 degrees. I'm having to use my trekking pole to knock out the spider webs. There's another one. And we got a little downhill here. We'll be coming up on a scenic overlook in a bit. Check that out. Come on, Tater. Tater's got his new pack on. Come on, buddy.
Waiting for my girl.
I mentioned earlier this is kind of a perimeter trail, so there's going to be this fence on the right hand side for a lot of the way. It's about the only markings you have because this trail is not marked. There's going to be some places where we're going to cross the park road, and we just couldn't find our way yesterday on the mountain bikes because it's not marked. So we'll be consulting the map today. For instance, see, that leads to the road, and this is going to be the trail here. But so far, this is just awesome. The map says to jump on the park road here for a minute, go up here back on the trail. I'm guessing it's so we can cross this this creek here, and then we'll get right back on the trail. Not much traffic here, which is good.
All right.
And there's a car. Yep, they probably didn't want us to cross that. So I suspect we're going to see a entrance to the trail right back up here on the right. Okay, according to the map, this is about where we would go back in. And as I mentioned before, there are no signs. So you better pay attention to the map. And just remember, we've got a perimeter trail here, so follow along the perimeter, which is this fence. Probably be pretty close. Tater, get out of the mud. Here we go. Cross over here. I've got a little bridge crossing here. This is not one of our larger state parks. Pretty small state park. It's on a lake though, Fairfield Lake, which is also has a power plant on it, which means the water's warm, the fishing's good. But we're also close to another real large lake, and that's where most of the recreational people go. So we're not hearing a bunch of boaters. Oh, we got a little climb here. We're not hearing jet skis and all that stuff. It's a real quiet park, which is great. some of these parks you go to, you know, you're still hearing the highway and cars and things like that. Not so much here. Nothing but nature. Oh, and me breathing heavy going up this incline. So, Tater's coming back to get me. I'm right here, buddy. Okay, let's go. Come on, let's go. Good boy. Herding dog, he's coming back to herd me. Mojo, you having a good time? Want a drink? Yes, sir.
Look, he's drinking all by himself.
Off we go. This might be the scenic overlook that's on the map. I'm not sure. Oh, we got a little rustic bench. See anything?
No, because it's dry.
Oh.
I think on the map it shows that that's an overlook. Because there's a bench over there.
Ooh. Oh, man. It's way down there. Up. Ooh, the poisonous ivories. I don't get along with that at all. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And that's a long way down there. Wow, a long way. Okay. Continue on.
Hi, Mojo.
Did I mention there's no trail marking? But we're going to pop out. Oh, here comes a car. We're going to pop out right here. That's the Fairfield Lake Bird Watching Trail. Now that is on the map. And if you'll check the map, it tells us we need to just go down the road here a piece and then we'll get right back on the trail on the right. Right, Tater? Tater hates cars. He just doesn't like them. Okay, so let's cruise on down here a piece and get back on the trail. Wind's really whipping. It's awesome. It's really all you can hear out here. Just the wind. Man, listen to that. Feels good too. Just to give you an idea of how big some of these trees are out here. There you go. And they are swaying. It's just beautiful. I love these tall pines. Plus it makes the trail nice and shaded. Great for a cool hike. Barbara's consulting the map. But yonder way we go.
When we leave, like,
Oh, another deer blind. Evidently there's some good deer hunting down here too. We have seen some deer tracks. But we're on this fence line. I don't know who owns this property, but we're kind of on a perimeter trail. I bet there's some wasp and stuff up in there when they go down every fall to get set up. Yeah, I'm guessing this is there's an entrance to that property. That's the first
the road right there.
marking of anything that I've seen since we've been here. Anyway,
There's the road.
this is a trail. Second blaze I've seen. Not sure what that means. Not on the trail map. Just keep following the trail, you'll be fine. It's only like 5 1/4 miles end to end. And then at the north end there's another 2-mile loop you can go. Here comes Tater, he's got to come back to herd me. Now what he does, he comes and he goes around behind me, circling, as a herding dog would. And then, I know. We're coming, Mojo. These inbred mountain bikers I hear.
Amazingly timed it just on the downhill. Bunch of hillbillies with some wild dogs coming up.
That's right. I heard rumors about inbred hillbillies. Get out of the way.
I spotted y'all on the way back.
He'll be here in a minute.
Like, look out, man. They might have some. Mojo. Might be packed.
Randy, is this the one we walked yesterday, or did we ride this?
We rode it.
I was afraid it might have a fiddle.
Come on down.
Ready?
Yep. Come on, Tater. Come here. Come here, Tater. Come here. Come on down. Here, Tater.
Kevin, don't do it. Your life will flash before your eyes.
There you go.
I'm flipped in, eyes are closed, I'm ready.
Hands up in the air. Oh, yeah. Hands up in the air.
Oh, man. Boy, that's a good-looking kit.
Same thing, fits me perfect.
There you go. Perfect.
I'll give you some canary stuff.
Y'all have fun.
All right.
Now, this is that little 2-mile loop that's going to bring us up around the lake. I'll show you where that is on the map here in a little bit. You'll see a little more human traffic up here just because it's closer to the campgrounds. But get a chance to check out the water, which is really nice. That's right. Awesomeness. Walking in the woods is great, and the mountains is awesome. But after you're in the woods so long, it's good to look at other stuff, and I love walking beside the water. One of my favorite things to do. Oh, crazy people across the lake. Anyway, this is a nice little, I think it's 2.5 mile loop. It's going to bring us around the point of the lake. Oh, there he goes. The Tater Man. Trail's narrowed up a little bit here. Kind of like single track. Grassy. The wind is starting to pick up. I think they're going to get 20-mile-an-hour winds this afternoon, but we're not going to feel it. Just a little breeze down here in the woods. Probably close to 80 today. And of course we're about 2.5 hours north of Houston. So we're starting to feel a little humidity when the sun comes out, but we've had a lot of cloud cover and the wind is pretty good. But spring has come a little early this year. So this is kind of what it feels like in early May rather than early April. That's okay. We're hiking. I've got a little woodpecker action here. They've about worn this tree out. Goodness. We've heard some woodpeckers, just haven't seen any. Haven't seen a whole lot of wildlife actually. A couple turtles, I should have shown you that one. Actually, Mojo jumped over one of the turtles, scared him. Oh yeah, look at that. Starting to get some pretty good whitecaps out on the main body of the lake. That breeze feels awesome. Okay, it looks like we're going to pop out of this 2-mile loop. I'm not sure if this is a parking lot or campground. Let's see when we get up here though.
We're right here where it says Pete.
And let's see what it says here. Okay, Fairfield Lake Nature Walk. And then, yeah. Fairfield Lake Nature Walk. Okay, that's cool. So what we're going to end up doing, we did this extra 2-mile loop, and then we're just going to catch the park road back home. Or back to our campground, I should say. That's So what's my impression of Fairfield Lake State Park? Well, I'd say it's pretty good. It's a nice quiet park, 2.5 miles north of Houston, about 2 hours south of Dallas off of I-45. It's you're not going to hear any highway noise or anything like that. As I said during the video, it's not marked very well. No kiosk even at the trailhead, usually with the big map, so I made my own and had to bring my own map pins. But here's the ranger station. Here's the main trail that we were on. It's called the Dockery Trail, and I would refer to it as the perimeter trail. It's about 5 miles all the way up to here till you get to the little inlet here on the lake, and then you can do another 2-miler up here, which they call the nature trail, and it's really pretty up through here. I liked it a lot. Get away. And then over here you have the big Brown Creek Trail. That's 3 miles, and there's some primitive camping over here. Now there's no primitive camping over here, but you can pitch a tent on any of these campsites, and the lake, a lot of people had tents out there, didn't have any RVs, and it's just beautiful every evening. It's a quiet lake, no skiing really, jet skis, any of that stuff, just some fishermen, and I thought it was pretty darn cool. So you can get some hiking in here. 5 miles here plus 2, so you got 7 on this side, you got 3 over here. If you want to go out and do a quick overnighter, that's cool too. Over here you can do some primitive camping or grab your lakeside spot, but I would highly recommend it, just to get out there and see what's what. The day before I hiked, my partner Kevin and I did a mountain bike ride over here, and we didn't see a single tire track on the trail anywhere. It's not a busy park like, say, Huntsville or Cedar Hill State Park, Dinosaur Valley. You're not going to see a ton of people. We didn't see anybody on the trail till we got up here, which is closer to the campgrounds, and we didn't see any mountain bikers. Us 4 were the only mountain bikers in the park for the entire weekend. So overall, I'd say, hey, give it a thumbs up. Sneak down there and check it out. Fairfield Lake State Park, recommended by the Goat Mumbler. Until next time, you guys be safe, and we hope to see you out on the trail. Adios.